What are we doing today?
Okay, so today we're going to fix the water dispenser here in the refrigerator because the water is coming out really slow. So we're hoping to make it come out faster. How come it's coming out fast now?
But sometimes it's really slow.
Sometimes it's really slow. Okay, so the first thing we had to do is we're going to replace the valve in the back that lets water come up here. So the first thing we had to do is find the part. So we have a GE refrigerator, and on the inside there's a sticker there, and you write down the model number. So then we took the model number and went to GE's website and looked up, they have a list of the repair parts. So we looked up the part number of the valve, and then we looked for that part number on Amazon and found the replacement part. We're going to turn off the water to the house. When it's 90 degrees to the pipe, it's off. So this is the new valve. The electrical connections plug in here. This is the hoses that come out of the valve. One goes to the ice maker, one goes up to the dispenser on the door. And then here, under this rubber cap, is where the water comes in from the pipe. So this is what we're going to replace. So the next thing we're going to do is pull the refrigerator out so we can get to the back of the refrigerator. So you want to make sure there's nothing on top that's going to fall down. And then you can just grab
There is something on top. Whatever.
It's not going to fall though. Okay, so now that we've turned off the water, we need to relieve the pressure in the pipes so that it doesn't drain down. So we're going to turn on the water here and let it drain down. And then we'll turn on a sink upstairs so that air can go in up top and it'll drain out water down here. Now that the water has mostly drained out of the pipe, we close both sinks off so that it creates a vacuum to help hold what's left in the pipe. So now we're going to unplug the refrigerator. So now we're behind the refrigerator. This hose here is the one that lets water into the refrigerator. And this is the power cord. The valve is behind this cover here. We have to take the cover off. You can use a normal screwdriver that has the multiple bits on it. And actually, if you take it off, that will fit a 1/4 inch screw. And it fits right on there. And then you can just loosen it. And lift up. And the cover comes right off. Okay, so here's the old valve. To take it off, we have to remove this one screw, and then it'll come out and we can unhook the hoses and the wires. We need a 1/4 inch wrench. Take this screw out.
Am I in your way?
No. So we just pull this out. So here's the old valve. See, it has 2 water lines and two electrical connections, and then the other water line. So we want to make sure we get the water lines and the connectors back in the exact same spot that they were when we put the new one in. So we've put a container on underneath here to hold the water. So we're going to start, you push, to release these lines, you push the white back, then you can pull the hose out. So we hold this one, the hose we just took out of the red side, so we'll put it back in the red side. Push it all the way until it snaps. Then we'll do the same thing with this one. He came out of the blue side, so we put him back in the blue side. wiggle and pull off.
What is this fixing again? Is it?
There's dirt in the valves, so the water can't come out where the hose like it's supposed to. So we're replacing the valve.
Where's the dirt?
Inside here. So I plug this one in. So then the last thing is to take this hose off. So for that we just use an adjustable wrench. I won't break it. Take the cap off. Okay, so now we've got everything, all the connections made back up again where they were. So we can take the bucket out. Okay. Now we have it replaced. We can go turn on the water and plug it in and give it a test before we put the cover back on. Okay, so now we're going to actually test out the water and see if it's going to take a minute because it's going to fill.
Is it faster?
Yeah, it's faster.
Yeah.
It's got some air bubbles that'll take a little time to come out.
It is faster. Right? Normal speed now.
Normal speed now. Now that we've poured some water, we're going to come back here and we're going to make sure there's no leaks. Make sure we don't feel anything. Yeah, it looks nice and dry. Looks good. Okay. So now, also, while you have this cover off, this is the condenser coil over here. This is where it actually takes the heat out of the refrigerator and blows it out here. And you want to keep this clean. This is something you should clean once a year. So you could use a vacuum, or I'm just going to use a Swiffer duster and just want to clean all the dust off of it. Now we're ready to put the cover back on. So you just want to put it up here, and these little clips just kind of slide back behind. There's 3 of them. And push it down until the holes kind of line up. Make sure the hoses are where they won't get pinched. Same thing with the wires. Then we can just now that we have the cover on, the only thing left is just to push the refrigerator back where it came from. That's it. Thank you for watching.